and welcome to the Amery Fall Festival. We think this is it's either 62 or 64.
Not exactly sure.
Not exactly sure, but we have some pretty good comments saying that's what it is. I'm Kathy Byrne along with Mary Dahl, and we are here to do your announcing. And we look forward to a really fun parade.
It's a beautiful day for the parade. The weather couldn't be better.
You know, last year was freezing.
Last year was a little chilly.
It was chilly, so I'm enjoying the sun and
Me too.
everything. So you just sit back, enjoy the parade, enjoy the bands, and we look forward to having more fun in just a few minutes. Well, we're back to the parade here, and you can see that there's lights are coming. It's got to be, when the police come down this slow, it's got to be a parade. So, you know, I didn't announce earlier that this is Amery's 125th anniversary, which you say is a quasicentennial. And I'm not sure.
I think that's how it's pronounced, but we're not exactly sure.
I'm not French enough to be.
But
1887 to 2012.
Pretty impressive. And here they come, lights and sirens down the middle of the road, followed by the flags.
And it's a lot nicer to see them looking at them than having them behind you.
Exactly,
having
that's
them turned
for
on.
sure.
Yes.
Much rather have them in front than behind me.
You know, I was walking up and down the street this morning just to kind of see what's going on in town. And the Amery Classic Theater is, they're going to have classic films, live theater, independent films, and Chris and Mary Lou
Reginier?
Well, we're not good at saying names, are we?
They're
the new owners anyway. They have no date yet set up for opening. But
that's going to be so nice.
Today they're going to have special guests there. They're going to have people, the characters from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, sweet.
And the Stormtroopers from Star Wars.
Woohoo.
So they've already got some fun things they're just thinking of having going on. And one of the other things is, I was walking around, and we got the police chief.
Wave at the police chief. That would be Tom Marson. Hey, Tom.
And I'm assuming that's family, not wanted
That's
feelings
probably
in the band.
grandchildren would be my guess. And if it isn't, we will hear about it at the end of the parade.
Right.
When it's played on our cable station.
And well, another thing. I don't know if anybody watching this has been down there, but I went to Ellie's Deli.
Oh yes.
And they had muffins. Of course, a cool morning, a cup of coffee, and they convinced me to buy a French toast muffin.
Ooh, how was that?
Oh, was it good, Larry? Yeah, it was. He's saying yes.
Well, obviously it was very good because you guys didn't bring one down here for me.
Well, actually, because we have to leave right away afterwards, we're going to have that with some apples for later on lunch. But
there's the excuses.
I'm going to tell you that if you haven't been to Ellie's Deli and had a French toast muffin, you've got to try it. It is to die for.
Yum.
And you know what? Ida Mays.
Ida Mays.
Brand new front on there.
Yes. It is.
It looks so cool inside.
It does, and the food is equally as good inside.
Now, I have to cut back to the cameraman. I haven't been fortunate to be there. Larry, has the food at Ida Mays good? All right, it's a thumbs up from him, too.
I've been in there several times, and my children have been also. They love it, and they think it's a great addition to our restaurants in Amery.
Yeah, and when you can get a good restaurant and some good places to walk around and look, you got to draw downtown.
Bet.
So that was really fun. And then at the Sioux Line Park, there's a tent there, and I heard that the hockey group a month ago was approached and asked if they could do the food booth there because their vendor that they were going to have ended up not able to come. And so they did that, and they said that Friday night was great. They had pork sandwiches.
Oh, that
and they're
going
to have them again tonight.
Wonderful.
And they said they're really glad to be able to offer that.
Go down there and eat pork sandwiches.
Pork sandwiches.
Sounds delicious.
It was kind of like, within a month, get it all figured out. But they were unloading pork into coolers, and I thought they were going to go up and down the street and sell pork, but they're not.
Only at the stand.
So anyway, that was kind of fun. And we have the VFW coming here. It looks like we even have some from the Civil War with their horse.
This is in honor of all of our troops for all of time who have fought for our country, and to all the troops that are still overseas continuing to fight for our country, and should all stand for the passing of the American flag.
And this is VFW Post 7929 and American Legion Post 169.
Whoa. Much thanks to these wonderful people. And I like the horse too.
Yeah. And you know, it's interesting. There's more and more women that you see marching.
I know.
You know,
and that's good.
They're probably getting standing ovation the whole way down.
That's good. So important to honor our troops.
They have the Honor and Remember flag and the banner 125th anniversary.
Wow.
And it looks like we've got the VFW post coming down, and these are, you know, on Memorial Day we come down, and Larry does the Memorial Day parade or ceremony there.
Sure.
And you know, it's nice that they have such a nice Memorial Day.
They do.
Function that they put on, and it's just it's good to kind of remember where we've been and
absolutely.
And what everything stands for.
Once again, to honor all those people who have helped us earn our freedom or fought for our freedom. Much applause for these folks. This is an old Turtle Lake Fire Department truck.
Yeah.
Post 137.
You had to carry the water. Separate.
I think so. It kind of looks that way.
Each would carry a pail, maybe. I don't know. Well, here's our 125th banner. Right?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm proud to say that I wasn't here when they incorporated.
Yes, I'm proud to say that also.
Although there was a few people when I was trying to figure out what year this parade was, it was interesting, the different mile markers people. Well, I was married 50 years ago, or I'm 63 years old, and it's either a year old or a year younger. So everyone has their mile markers they use. And it's Antique Sally is right behind the banner here.
Look at that automobile. Isn't that impressive?
It looks like a kind of a modified manure spreader.
It does. and look, it's being pulled by horsepower right by the wheel. There's that little horse there.
Yeah, there you go.
You bet. And there's a cow in the back and the manure spreader. What an ingenious little idea. And a 1926 Amery fire truck. And then our fun little clowns running around on their cool little bikes. And here comes our Amery Fire Department. Oh, and they're throwing candy at us. That's always lovely.
Yeah.
Throw a piece this way.
Hit the camera guy. Hit the camera guy.
He didn't listen to me.
No. Dunk tank in front of Fire Hall.
Oh, look at that.
Woo!
Oh, boy, he heard us when we said we wanted candy. How nice is that? And here's some more of our fire trucks. They're such a blessing to have when we need them.
You know, living in Spooner, you never realize, you know, because we're a block from the fire department.
Right.
And, you know, that they're going off any time of the day.
Sure.
You know, and it's all volunteers. It's not these guys that are,
I know.
they're working during the day, and then they get called out at night. I mean, we're very, very fortunate to have a volunteer group that does such a great service to the community.
Absolutely.
And I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. You know, the book Population 485 is just 495. Anyway, it gave me such an eye-opening account of what it is to have your neighbors doing the EMTs. You've got the ambulance, you've got your fire, and it's the guys that, you know, are at the hardware store or wherever. You know,
it's that small town camaraderie
that
people have. And it's followed by our ambulances. We've got 3 of them here. One of our ambulances is an advanced ambulance, and that was the one that we take people down to Regions or Mayo or wherever they need to go, that we don't have to call for transport from the metro area to come here. We're able, we take this ambulance right here, unless they have to be transferred out by helicopter. But it's been a wonderful, wonderful addition to our ambulance services. It's just been great.
Well, before the parade, there was one that had gone through.
Sure, doing their job.
Doing their job. And we have some visiting fire departments. This is the Dresser Osceola Garfield one. It's a long name.
Dresser Osceola Garfield, you bet. It's our country helpers versus our town helpers.
Right, right.
And once again, it's all volunteer, and
you know,
it's a wonderful thing.
You never appreciate it until they're coming to your house. You know?
Absolutely.
I know one time we had.
Oh, and look, there's a Dalmatian in the window.
We had a little chimney fire years ago. And it's almost embarrassing when they come in your house. Like, had I known all these guys are coming, I would have cleaned more, you know.
If we had anything to do with that.
Well, you know, it wasn't like life or death. So, you know, I was a little embarrassed. But and then of course they turned the bright lights on the house. I'm like, oh shoot, we really should have decided, you know.
Oh well, you know,
you can tell it's not a crisis when you're thinking those things.
Exactly.
But they took care of it, and I was glad, and nothing burned down.
That's the best part. And then followed the Dresser Osceola Garfield is the Clear Lake Fire and Rescue Department. And that's a pretty new rig. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
pretty.
You could have a dance in there.
Looking. You could. How nice is that?
You know, it sure be. You know that first one that went by. You know.
Yes.
And it's all open. Oh, that one's made in Osceola.
Oh, made in Osceola. How sweet is that?
Made in, you know, as at.
Oh, that's so wonderful. They keep it as local as possible.
Fire.
A custom fire. Nice.
And the Balsam Lake Fire Department.
Exactly. And then in our
we
next
happen to
car,
know somebody that works at Custom Fire.
I bet.
At Custom Fire.
We've got the Amery City Council. Do you have names?
I
of
do.
people on there?
We have Jack Rogers.
Jack Rogers.
We got Rick Davis.
Davis.
And we've got Christine Strobush.
Christine Strobush. And one more.
And the driver would be
Rick
Van Blercombe.
Yes, Rick Van Blercombe.
So they got a carload there. And it's a nice car, too.
It is. Nice car.
So Rick gets to drive that instead of a fire engine.
Exactly.
Today. Yeah. This looks like a. Oh,
that
this
looks
is
like a tuba.
Tom Sykes is
he's on tuba patrol.
On tuba patrol.
Exactly.
You know, you got to take those tubas away from those kids.
Exactly.
You know? He can thank us later for that announcement.
I'm sure he will, Kathy. I'm sure he will.
We've got the Amery band coming, and while we're waiting for them to come, you know what? We have some of the. We can announce some of the winners from that 5 and 10K race this morning.
The band is taking their every 4-year trip to San Diego this December. They're leaving the day after Christmas. They come home on New Year's Eve. They will be playing in the Big Bay Balloon Parade out there. And they're going to be going to go to Universal Studios. They get to go to SeaWorld. It's going to be just a fabulous, fabulous experience. And to honor our little town of Amery in San Diego, we're pretty proud of them.
Yeah, you know, that's not a bad place to go in.
It isn't.
In December.
Exactly.
So
yes, that's for sure.
So I suppose there's been all kinds of fundraisers.
Oh, there's fundraisers, and for anybody hearing any of this, the fundraisers will be continuing. There's all kinds of things. You just have to call your school or talk to a local band student, and they have all kinds of ways that you can help out. And there's a taco stand, which is a big part of our fundraising after the parade over in the park with all the rest of the stands.
So if anybody just wanted to donate money without having to do anything, they could do that too.
Absolutely.
Right? All right. Just because they're going, it's a good cause.
It's a great cause.
Well,
so proud of our band.
Well, let's sit back and listen to them.
Let's do that. Port of San Diego. Graduated in the spring, and their very last parade then will be the one in San Diego. And here we have the Amery Fall Festival co-chairs, Brandon and Ashley Witt, in a nice Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Nice car.
And here's the Grand Marshal, Jean Burnham. She's riding in a nice car too.
She is.
You know, she's got it down. She looked this way.
Absolutely.
I've been working on trying to get people to look this way towards the camera. See, we always get the back of everyone's head.
I know. Well, the people look at the judges and they don't look at us over here. They think that the important people are over there.
Right, and really us is everybody.
Well, yeah. And here we have the 2012 Community Club President, Orly Schock.
And I saw her at the Queen's Tea, and she is moving that on to the next person now. So there's a new person working on it.
New person.
I saw her down there, and she's done a lot of years working with the Queen coronation and pageant and that whole.
And look at the sparkly.
It is very sparkly.
We have here coming up.
And this would be the Little Miss Amery candidates.
Oh, that's always so fun.
You know, they used to walk.
I know they did.
Now they've got a float for them. Boy, is
that's pretty special.
It is.
Oh, look how sparkly.
Amery Community Club website winner sponsors.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Downtown Threads and Northland Survey and Chet Johnson's. Of course, we're only reading the side we can see.
Exactly. look at all the little caged animals in there. They're so cute.
Boy, on a sunny day, that is sparkly.
That is so sparkly.
Oh, and the
Looks
giraffes
good.
are moving around. Community Pet Hospital, Amery
Oh,
Regional
is that
Hospital.
cute?
Yeah.
Look at the little zebra.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
That's
yes.
not the candidates.
No,
it says
that's
on here it is, but that's the web sponsor winner
okay.
on there. And then we have the Amery Ambassadors.
Amery Ambassadors, who will be touring the parade afterwards to sell buttons.
Of course they will, yeah. And they know.
They'll want
look.
everybody
Yes.
to sell buttons, buy buttons from us. Buttons are important to get into the various activities that the Fall Festival has. They're a good buy, and
Well, yeah.
you bet.
It's and I mean, it gets you into everything, so. Just
And
about.
here is our Miss Amery and Queen candidates.
Well, this isn't
and-
the candidates. This
No,
is
no,
their
this
last
is the
term.
last year.
Yes,
That's
last
what I
year's.
meant. Last year's Queen candidates.
And the royal parents, I tell you.
And the royal parents.
The parents
Look
deserve
at the
a
royal
lot.
parents. Woohoo! And so who we have is Emily Willard, Miss Amery, and Olivia Sjogren, Lindsay Walzer, Marissa Olson, and Kayla Fashionbauer. And I didn't catch the name of the little Elijah Holloman, I think, for the little Miss Amery.
Yes.
They have
yes.
served Amery well for the last year.
That must
and
be the
look,
dads in the back.
the dads are in the back holding everything in place.
You know, people think it's just the girls on the floats.
And
It's a
look,
lot
here
of
come the
parents.
candidates, so they
Look,
weren't
yeah,
able
they
to
weren't.
ride.
I was thinking only 3.
Yes,
yeah, that was
exactly. That
we
would
don't
be
have all
not
their
nearly
names.
enough. No, we don't, and
But-
we would be here forever if we did.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think how they choose is they just draw a name out.
Correct. They put the names all in a hat, and then tonight at the coronation, they'll pick out the lucky little girl to be the little Miss Amery for the whole next year.
Which mom will say, "Oh, wonderful," until
Yes,
she's at every parade for the next
exactly.
year. But that's fun too. That's
It
fun.
is fun.
Yep.
It's
And
all
I think
learning
isn't
and growing
kindergarten,
experience.
first grade age.
I think it
is
is,
kind
yes.
of the age. So, yeah.
Oh, and here comes the Amery Cadet Band.
And that is directed by Kim Johns. Who's
Yes,
the director
it is.
for the high school
Oh,
band? There's a new director this
The
year.
new director is Christopher Boyd. He just came on board, and he's done a marvelous job.
Comes on
with,
new, gets to
yes,
go to
and
San
gets
Diego.
yeah, and he never planned any of that, so this has all been busy for him, and he's doing a great job.
Good. Well, we can sit back and listen to the cadet band.
Hey, sounds good. And also around all the Amery bands and all the other bands too, you have the wonderful band aids that walk along and provide cool or heat or water or ice, and that's vitally important to have a good parade.
Well, we have one of our first candidates for Miss Amery, and that is Molly Marco. And she is the daughter of Brad and Becky Marco. And she's sponsored by the Amery Building Center. Her activities include sports and hobbies, which include sports and hobbies as softball, volleyball, the CCLA Student Council, Spanish Club, National Honor Society Youth Group Band, Kinship Theater, and CEF.
Wow, that's a mouthful. All these girls are so multi-talented with all their hobbies and activities. More power to them.
Yeah, and you know, it's nice when there's all the things where it's kind of giving back and the social concerns and everything. You know, let people know that it takes more than just themselves.
Right.
You know, become a little more than part of the. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it is nice. And the Amery Lions Club, promoting eye health, college scholarships, highway cleanup, Toys for Tots, diabetes awareness, community food shelves, men and women. They do so many things. And if you have eyeglasses or hearing aids or anything, you can recycle those because they can use those.
And here is the happy 100th birthday of the Girl Scouts of America. Go Girl Scouts, another wonderful program.
I was a Girl Scout for I think a week.
Yeah, I was for a few years.
Well,
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I was getting to the stuff.
I like the Girl Scout cookie part.
Yeah.
I also like to buy them and eat them.
Yeah. And then I found out being a Boy Scout was more fun. Okay, for anyone watching, you'll catch that one.
Yes.
And of course the Boy Scouts. And the Cub Scouts here.
The Cub Scouts, Pack 146, I think that says. I wonder
who designed their bike.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he has a nice ride.
Oh, they tied him into the chair there.
Yep. That's an old-fashioned wheelchair.
It's another one of those social organizations that again teaches you a lot of
Look
life
at
skills.
that pan that young man has.
Yeah.
Oh, and what do we have here? The Amry High School class of 1962. You
know, I used to think 25 years was a long time.
So did I, not
50
anymore.
years is looking pretty good to me. It's looking
it looks real good.
Pretty young.
Welcome, everybody.
And I think some of them are faking their 50 years.
I think
don't
so
know,
too.
You know?
A lot of young-looking folks.
They must have graduated early, like when they were, I don't know, 10. And we have the Amery Clown Club coming as well.
Oh, look at this cute little contraption.
You know it.
What fun.
Show it if you're happy and you know it. Clap your hands.
And they certainly don't want me doing any of the singing on there.
While they come through, I'm just going to give a couple announcements. I was going to do this earlier, and then we had some things. Some of the 5K run winners, 12 and under. Elias Parrish from Amery was first place with a time of 22 minutes and 52 seconds. McAdam Smith from Amery, 24 minutes and 25 seconds. And Caleb Vozbenskowski from Luck, 24 minutes and 45 seconds. And that is the 12 and under.
That's amazing.
Is that male or is that not making any difference? It's male. Yep.
It's male, yes.
And then we have the 13 to 19 male.
And the first place was Michael Reynolds from Amery with a time of 19.22. And Kyle Holt from Champlin, age 15, in 25 minutes and 15 seconds. And Jake Brinkwine from Amery, age 18, with a time of 26:26. Congratulations to all those.
And we're in the 5K, and we have our male 20 to 29, Ryan Whithoff from Shoreview, and he's 28, and he had a time of 18 minutes and 52 seconds. Zachary Gonzorowski, I apologize for that name, we don't have a town. He did it in 22 minutes and 7 seconds, and Luke Lee from Menominee, 24 minutes and 26 seconds.
Excellent. And more clowns are coming our way on little itty bitty bicycles. Oh, and we're being mooned by one of the clowns. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
You know, there is room for us for a future in the parade. You know,
so
we may
good.
not be a queen candidate, but we can, you know.
We can find something that we'll fit into.
This is the women's club.
Yes, reduce refuge. This is reduce, reuse, library greeting cards. Excellent ideas. Oh, and here we have the hockey children.
Yeah, and I was mentioning earlier that they were asked kind of last minute. They took on the project, and
they're wonderful.
I think it's been working pretty good for them. So. Oh, gotta have a bubble gum. You know, you can't have a parade without a bubble gum.
Absolutely.
Helmets full of candy.
Oh, and we hear some rocking music here.
This would be, I'm guessing it's North Hudson, but let me just, yes,
my.
North Hudson Pepper
Love
Fest.
the music. Love how they're up there kind of dancing around.
See, that's the only way I do it anymore. None of this
I know, that's
foo-foo
so
arm
fun.
waving. No, I'm.
Look at that. Oh, they're having fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's all about fun, isn't
All
it?
about fun.
At least now in this part of my life, it's all about fun.
You even have, I think he must be is he the band director or the director of something?
Well,
He's
have a
up there
king.
even dancing. That's wonderful.
They usually have a king, and I think he must be
he must be the king then.
I'm guessing that they usually have college-age students, but I'm not really sure. You know,
I
they
don't
go
know
back to
either.
college later in life now.
All I know is it's fun to watch them all dancing
Arlen
up there.
went Queen is Maggie Weller, Erin O'Brien, Stacy Warner, and Emily Borowski.
Isn't that cute?
I wonder who sets up the moves.
I don't know, but it's cute.
That's kind of choreographed.
Very
It looks
nice.
good. Oh, and all the
Very, very
Hudson
nice.
Pepper Fest people.
Oh yes,
behind.
the Hudson Pepper Fest, which is when is the Pepper Fest?
Pardon?
When the Pepper
Oh,
Fest
the Pepper
is?
Fest is during the summer.
It's August.
No, August 17th through the
So
19th.
already passed.
Yep. But it's that weekend.
Yes.
If you wanted to go next year, just kind of look and say, what was the 17th, 19th, probably the third weekend in August.
Yes.
It looks like they'd have fun. I mean, if they're having that much
does.
fun on a float, you got to have that much
No
fun.
kidding.
And you could go to pepperfest.org and find out.
I bet you could.
Yeah.
Thank heaven for computers these days. Right?
You know, and I recognize this float only because I recognize the house.
Oh,
the tower house.
sure.
It's got
Tower House, of course.
yes.
I've
It's
eaten
kind of an
there since I
icon.
was a child.
Yes.
That means it's very old.
And we have, well, it looks like Miss Cumberland is not on there, but she has her princesses Megan Bassett and Cheyenne Bearhart, along with, I'll let you do the junior princess.
Oh, yes. Albriana.
Albriana. Okay.
Yes. And Tristan.
Tristan, yeah.
The junior princesses.
We're not responsible for any
No,
mispronounced
we're not. We
names.
try.
Yeah. United Way, St. Croix Valley, excuse me. I know the United Way has a big push, usually in the early spring, and you know, and looking for donations and stuff.
Absolutely.
And they are one of those organizations that does a lot of good in your
It does.
community.
And
well,
they're handing out,
Item
I think, informational things also, and stickers and things. What fun.
Item A's.
Item A's, and we were talking about Item A's earlier.
Yes. Sponsoring.
Look at the little tiara on the
Now,
gold.
I'm not going to say that this
must
is the
be
queen
Item
candidate.
A. That is Item A. There is Item A.
But they also
Queen the
sponsor
herd.
Queen candidate Anna. How do you say her last name? Rulo.
Rulo, yes.
Rulo. Okay, and I'm gonna guess she's coming through.
Yes, I would guess that too.
Yay! We got the Baldwin Woodville
Baldwin
area.
Fun
Yes,
Days.
and we have Hannah Zuffer. We
Randy
have Randy
Hoyt,
Holt.
Shannon Hoyt, Caitlin Dobson, and Courtney Smith.
And I know the two Holt girls are not on there because they are in a cross country. They're twins.
Oh, nice.
I
That's a
saw
pretty
them
float
earlier.
Also.
And said, please look this direction and wave.
And here comes the Special Olympics. And with the regular Olympics going on, Olympics has been a big thing for us this year. With all the wonderful things happening on it.
I don't know where they've been, and I don't have the information here that says where they've been, but they are nicely representing the Polk County Special Olympics team. We have the Luck, Village of Luck float coming. They have their Luck Winter Carnival. I'll bet you they don't wear those dresses in the parade.
I bet they don't.
No.
If they did, they'd be pretty darn cold.
But they're pretty nice looking dresses.
Yes, they are. They're beautiful dresses.
So they have Queen Jillian Klatt,
Princess Megan Bartilia, Princess Whitney Peterson, Little Miss Luck Ellie Shelby, Little Miss Princess Taylor Talmadge.
Yes. And they are the second weekend in February is when they have their winter carnival, and then Lucky Days is the third weekend in July.
Oh, nice. And I apologize again for butchering people's names sometimes here. And here we have candidate Rachel Talent, daughter of Richard and Barb Talent, sponsored by Riverbend Assisted Living. Activities, sports, and hobbies, student council, FFA, choir, beaded, jewelry making, embroidery, and baking are some of her listed talents.
Well, good for her.
Good luck to Rachel.
Congratulations and good luck tonight. Coronation is always the Saturday night.
Yes.
They've had their talent contest on like Thursday night.
They had their talent a week before.
A week before, okay.
It had been on the Thursday night, but now it's a week before. And now, who do we have coming here?
This is the Clayton
Marching
Pairs.
Band. You can sit back and listen to them. Just having a small band, they sound great performances. Way to go, guys.
It's not always the number, it's the quality, isn't it? They did
and the dedication to band is wonderful.
This being a political year, would you guess we may have a few representatives in the band?
Maybe just a few, huh?
Sheila Harsdorf, State Senator.
Sheila Harsdorf, State Senator. Thank you.
Oh, and Sheila's actually here, so we'll have to see if we can get her to wave this direction.
There she is.
Hi,
Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. Yes. And we were with the Amery Cable, so it's nice to have you in our parade.
And thank you for coming over to speak to us briefly.
No problem.
It is.
Yes,
Wonderful.
it is. It's a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Good luck this year.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Oh, is that cute?
Looks like pushing grandkids, doesn't it?
It sure does.
I think that's how their wheels go around. We have another float. It's the Hudson Parade. Do you think the Hudson float has a little competition with the North
I
Hudson?
think so, just a
like
little
their
bit.
Moves, yeah.
Both like to dance like that. And we have the Princess Katie Barber, another Princess Amanda Heinekichi, I cannot pronounce that, Kim Lehman, Miss Hudson, and another Princess Handa Van Sickle.
So the Amery FFA is coming along. You know, this whole fair was based on agriculture.
It sure was.
You know, I remember.
This was the start.
You know, somebody was saying they remember how horses and cows used to come and be judged here.
Sure do.
So, you know.
Well, I don't.
We've gone away from that a little bit. I remember bringing in produce and having, you know, bringing in your biggest squash or whatever and your green beans and whatever you had this time of year. We have another queen candidate, and this is Toby Belargin. She is sponsored by Northwest Communications.
And her interests are activities, sports, and hobbies, basketball, softball, and choir. Daughter of Sarah Martinson. Good luck, Toby. I love bagpipes.
At a distance, I do too. I don't have any information on who this is, so we'll just.
And I don't have any information on the kilts either.
No. I think that's their secret, what they
I think it is. That's the well-kept
Amery
secret.
Public Library. And
Elaine. She's been there for 36 years.
Yes.
Go Elaine.
She started when she was 10, I think.
She did.
Yes.
Elaine, we're so proud of all the things you've done for us over the years.
If she looked this way.
If she would look this way, it would help.
Well, that's okay. Her picture was in the paper.
Oh, Elaine.
And, you know,
get her to turn. There
she has been an icon in town.
Thanks, Elaine, for all your hard work.
And she did the story time with the kids.
Yes.
Because my grandkids have told me about going in, and she played the auto harp, and she made all the arrangements, and it was really...
And here we have Amanda Austin, the daughter of Barry and Becky Austin, sponsored by Carlson Highland CPA, activities, sports, and hobbies, Spanish club, band, golf, track, basketball, music, reading, and spending time with friends are a few of her interests. Good luck, Amanda.
Glenwood City. Oh, I like their crowns.
Oh, look at those crowns.
Miss Glenwood City is Caitlin Myers, Kelly Perkins, and Bailey Britton are the princesses. And they are the weekend after Labor Day, Rustic Lore Days in Glenwood City. There's some more Amery youth hockey. You know, there's the different groups in the hockey.
Right.
So they could be busy for a long time.
These are the younger children, I think. It looks like they're having a lot of fun also. Hockey is a lot of dedication and hard work, and they do a great job. And it looks like they even have a mascot.
Well, it could be. I'd like to see him on the ice, though.
Exactly.
Put skis on.
I want to see the skates. You bet.
Yeah, right there. Now there's a skateboard. I don't know. Is that a hockey thing? I mean, is there?
It's one of those special dogs that, you know, multi-talented.
And then we have the Osceola Middle School will be coming in just a moment. They're getting all lined up. We happen to be right across from the judging booth, which is kind of handy.
It is
so
handy.
We get all the performances right here in front of us. So we're going to enjoy the Osceola Middle School. And they had their Wheels and Wings last weekend.
Yes, they did. It was a great time.
Did you go?
But I heard that.
All right. doing all 50s tunes.
Really?
Louie and Jack.
How
He
nice.
can hear things we can't. 'Cause
Yes.
He's got that mic that
Sure.
picks up.
I
think
love
that's why we're all kind of jiving
Yes,
to it.
we are. And look at this, a 1920 Case tractor, 15-27.
Owned by the Ziegler family.
Wow, look at that.
And they have I think
That
they've got a
is old.
tractor display. This one's going to be on display across from, or diagonal from Save-A-Lot, over by, towards kind of by Suling. So I think they've got some of these antique tractors.
Sure,
over
I
there.
bet this one's over there too. 1920.
Look how close that exhaust pipe is to where you sit.
Wow, that doesn't look good.
and there's no extra cushion on. No Tempur-Pedic
No,
seat there.
certainly isn't. We've came a long way.
Oh man, you know we used to work harder. And this is a 1958. Gee, what a year!
What a year! That was the
John
best year ever.
We won't say why we know that year is a good year. And that
But
is
it's
owned
special
by,
to us both.
Ed Hansen in Clear Lake.
Nice
You know, there's a
tractor.
lot of people restoring a lot of these old tractors.
I know.
And
It's
I
amazing.
think they're still driving them down and having coffee. I know they used to go to the old Hardee's, but they're at the
Senior
senior center. They're going to the senior center. So you
How
know,
appropriate for the older tractors.
right, for the older tractors, yes. We won't say anything about
I didn't
the
say
drivers.
anything more.
Adam Beaver for assembly.
Takes a big man to do a big job.
Oh, and he has his own band.
Look at that.
And we're going to have to watch and see if they're all in line. And
Yes. And
KDR
in
just
step.
do a different beat, it says.
Exactly. Seniors for Beaver, Adam Beaver.
I do know the trumpet player, and I think he was a band director, and I can't think of the town, but
Was it Clear Lake, possibly?
I'm thinking it may have been, but you know, somebody watching this is going to know and say they didn't know anything.
And they're going to go, oh, I could correct this and that and the
Right.
other thing, but
Pulling for Beaver,
pulling for Beaver, I like that.
which that must be one, and they've got the roll bars, so it's probably one of those big modified things.
Sure.
Actually, the other one's pulling them, but you know, we won't talk about that. Sons of Norway. It's the lodge from Amery.
Sons of Norway, yes. They always have nice music and
Yes.
looks like they're having fun.
Yes, they can see their toe is tapping, so they're just ecstatic. No, I shouldn't say that. That's Scandinavians. I just don't see any of them jumping off and kissing babies. And
Nope, they're
but
not.
That's okay. I'm of that heritage myself, so you know.
The party barge. This is an excellent thing for people who want to go out and have a good time and don't have to worry about finding a ride home, a reminder not to drink and drive. This is an excellent, excellent idea. Call these people anytime you need them. Leah Dix, daughter of Ron and Christy Dix, sponsored by Pedal Orthodontics. Activities and sports and hobbies are tennis, Girl Scouts, FCCLA, French Club, martial arts, theater, and reading. Good luck, Leah.
St. Croix Falls, City of Trails. We've got their Miss St. Croix is Jessica
Rodemaker.
Rodemaker. We got Haley Kerman, and we have Michaela Swanson.
And here we have Larry Ryman Schneider of the Zor Shriners, another excellent program to help our disabled or injured children. The Shriners have done miraculous things for years for our children.
And I was thinking, where are the little go-karts? But I see them coming.
Oh, yes.
They're down behind. They're not lined up together, but they
They'll
are
be
coming.
here.
They will. Well, all these kids will back up.
Yes.
Yes. We're being welcomed by the redcoats here.
I see that.
Yes. They're enjoying walking up and down the street and selling those Amery buttons.
Yes, just like I said they would be. And here we have Arnell Memorial Humane Society. For all you people who really want that puppy or kitten or growing dog or growing cat, there's a lot of animals to pick up and look at and take home to cuddle and love from the Humane Society. Another wonderful program. And here we have the fitness center in Amery for all the people who get total joint replacements and things such as that.
Gee, I wonder who you could be talking about, Mary. I will say, since we're kind of just a little while, thank you for coming and doing this today. Mary had total knee replacement on Wednesday, and she's here today with this. So it can happen.
Yes, it can happen.
Yes, it's just
so
kind
I'm
of
exercising both my mouth and my leg. And here we have the Osceola girls. And go ahead, Kathy.
Okay,
I can't read them that fast.
Getchell is Miss Osceola. We have Bailey Carlson, Kayla Mompet, and Kayla Getchell. Michaela Getchell is Miss Congeniality. And then we have Shelby Sue Cromery is Little Miss. And their community fair is in September. They were the weekend. Let's see, they were this weekend as well. No, they were not. But that says September 13th, so I'm not sure which year they're talking. But I thought they had theirs last week.
Yeah. The store that builds homes. Habitat for Humanity.
You know, I bet you there isn't a person here today that probably wouldn't know of or have been affected by Habitat for Humanity. Either been a working crew, knew somebody. They're well known. Another candidate
Here we have Cassandra Beach, the daughter of Kenneth and Ingrid Beach, sponsored by the Amery Dairy Queen. Her interests and activities are sports, hobbies, dance team, soccer, student council, FCCLA, dancing, and reading. Best of luck, Cassandra.
And while we're waiting for the the scooters.
Oh, here comes our little Zorn Shriners cars that are so fun at every parade.
I always think they're going to run me over.
I know, everybody does.
I hope
That's
they don't
part of the adrenaline.
You know what? I'm going to move your case here just for a minute. We have a footrest here for Mary. We're going to move it out of the way. And hopefully they don't hit your foot or your leg.
Won't. They're very good drivers for how fast they drive those little machines. It makes me want to drive one. I would just love to do that sometime.
I think they want to be a Shriner just so they can drive them.
I think so. That sounds like a good idea.
I have a few more results here. The 5K run, male, 30 to 39. Ben Meservy, Somerset, 20 minutes and 9 seconds. Jason Nicholas, Siren, 22 seconds and 22 minutes and 31 seconds. And Josh Gold is from Amery, 22 minutes and 32 seconds. There's only less than a second separating second and third. In the male, 40 to 50, Dave Doroff, Amery, 22 minutes and 20 seconds.
Good for Dave.
Ray Johnson from Baldwin, 23 minutes and 33 seconds. And in third, Jim Monette, Amery, 24 minutes, 11 seconds.
Good for those guys. Excellent.
I think it's great that we got, something like that for people, just all different things for people to participate in. I kind of missed the pie thing last night. We were going to come down and go to that. I mean, you can eat pie or you can run. Or you can eat pie and then run. But
I'd just be happy with the eating pie part.
But there's all kinds of things that go on. I don't know if you can pick me up here. Can you hear us? In the male, 50 to 59, Dave
Belial
from Somerset, 22 minutes and 14 seconds.
And Tom Bronkhorst from Amery, he was 22 minutes and 36 seconds. And Larry McDonough from St. Paul, 23 minutes and 50 seconds.
And then males 60 and over, and we get to say their age.
Oh, that is
because,
so
you know,
impressive.
Anytime you're 60 and over, you can run and you could. So we got Gabby Bubich from Roberts, 61, and his time, he's a winner, 21 for his age group, 21 minutes and 28 seconds. Larry Bean from Amery, age 65, 30 minutes and 30 seconds, and Tom Tinkham from Osceola, age 68
years old.
32 minutes and 15 seconds.
How excellent is that?
And in the 5K female division, 12 and under,
we've got Madeline Granica from Amery, age 11, in 28 minutes. First place. And in second place,
Sydney Danielson, 35 minutes and 1 second. And third is Sophia Whitley, and she's from Amery, 37 minutes and 22 seconds.
Excellent
and she
for
was
those
9.
youngsters.
It
That's
was
so
first
good.
place is 11, second is 12, and third place was 9 years old. Female 13 to 18, we have Michelle Ritten from Amery, 27 minutes 41 seconds. Taylor Schaefer, Amery, 28 minutes and 29 seconds. Christy Wanros from Minnetrista, and she was 33 minutes and 12 seconds. We got another
and we have
float coming here.
More music coming here.
This is the Good
Roberts.
Neighbors Roberts. And we have on there, we have representing Roberts is Haley Houlihan from as Miss Roberts. Everybody's kind of got that dance.
I know,
there.
it's wonderful. And the Royal Ambassador is Rari Babbitt. Royal Ambassador Katie Roll Bensk. I'm butchering that name. Bensick.
And Ava Nipolted. We're not good at these.
We're not good at those names.
And
But
Harley
we're very
McDaniel
grateful
is
that
Miss
they're here.
Congeniality and a Royal Ambassador. Good Neighbor Days is the weekend after Memorial Day.
Nice.
But you almost want to go. You know, that looks like excitement just
it
happening,
looks
right?
like fun. It really
Not that
does.
you almost want to go. Here we have the Kikido Martial Arts Academy. And this is an academy that is in Amery, and it is a very good opportunity for kids, but not just kids, but adults and everyone to be able to learn a really good discipline, achieve something they didn't think they could.
It's a wonderful program.
And all the belts are different ranks, and if I were to start, I would address someone in a higher rank as Mr. or Miss, even though they might be 6.
Absolutely.
You have respect for the higher belts.
Very
I know
much
that
so.
a little bit,
You do.
and I'm not sure I could break any boards, but I think I could. I could. Yeah. As long as it's balsa wood. No. No, I think just even when you get older, it would be a good thing just to be able to know that you could do things that in order to live to be 120, you have to have a young mind, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you get more parts replaced, you'll go to 140,
Absolutely, you
right?
bet. Yes.
But
I have a long ways to go to catch up with other people in my family, though.
Yes. We have the Elk Mound High School band coming. Looks like they have a pretty large representation in their band.
They do.
They have, we don't have the numbers on the size of the band, but
daughter of Dan and Colleen Blair, sponsored by Chet Johnson Drugstore. Activities, sports, and hobbies include student council, French club, band, choir, soccer, American Honor Society, solo and ensemble, art, acting, music, and the outdoors. Best of luck, Megan.
You know, I think we saw this Thunderbird earlier.
I think we did.
That's a pretty sharp-looking car.
Darn nice car.
You know, I saw these girls earlier today walking with their, you know, their formals on, and all the queen candidate or the queens from the other towns, or royalty. And I told Larry, I said, none of them are warm. It was a little nippy this morning. It was 47 degrees.
No, it was a little nippy.
So, Queen of the Lakes and Snow, Turtle Lake. And we have Queen Rachel Steglish, and we have Anna Jenkinson. And I can't see the other little girl's name because her skirt's in the way.
Yep.
Mercedes Madison?
Yes.
Okay.
Turtle Lake.
And then a group that's just, they don't even need any introduction.
Go.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't.
Yeah.
These are the Red Hat ladies, and we love them. Never be afraid to wear purple and red. You go, Red Hat ladies. And they call themselves Red Hat Mamas. I got that incorrect. Not ladies, they're mamas.
Red Hot Mamas.
Red Hot Mamas.
Here we have the Polk County Fair, St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin. Fairest of the fair.
Look at that.
We have Allison Swenson is fairest of the fair. The attendance is Christine Solom and Jack Pepper. Well, I tell you, the Polk County Fair is my end of the summer. You know,
I know it is. Yes, yes.
You know, and anybody that's listening, if you want to be in the talent contest, you know, we have a talent contest every year, and there's cash prizes, and it's a great opportunity to work up something or with a group or whatever.
And it's so fun.
And all the information about it is in the fair book, and just grab a fair book and you can do that. Eagle View 4-H
Club. And Amery Child Care, TLC. Look at all the children they're pushing in that cute little wagon. It's a bye-bye buggy. And they got dressed up in clowns and different little outfits. Amery Child Care.
We have another queen candidate coming, and there's a lot of O's, it looks like. No, it's in circles, that's why.
And here we have Jenna Beebe, daughter of Burton and Darlene Beebe. She's sponsored by Wisconsin Credit Union. Her activities, sports, and hobbies include FCCLA, Student Council, and soccer. Best of luck, Jenna.
The Glenwood City Middle School Band. A lot of blue. have another queen candidate.
Oh, we do, and look at the cute little buggy Ashley Doroff is in, sponsored by the Amery Dental Arts. And Ashley is the daughter of David and Therese Doroff, and her activity, sports, and hobbies include student council, French club, jazz band, choir, solo ensemble, cross country, dance, track and field, reading, acting, singing, and running. She's a girl of many, many talents. Best of luck, Ashley.
I think that's one of the first convertibles. Now, does he have to go crank it up, or how does he get that started? You know, I remember Larry talking about his MG he used to have. He said you drove with a toolbox because he always had to start it up.
Look at that.
Well, you know,
that's the way to do it.
It works.
I like that.
Now it looks like it's going, so maybe.
Look at that. Well, that's the way to go.
You know,
Maybe
she's versatile. She's willing to
versatile.
drive herself down the street if she has to.
Absolutely.
It's all part of being ready for anything at a parade. We have another representative. This is Sean Duffy for Congress. And I know he's of the Duffys from the Hayward area and part of the Lumberjack Festival that they have up there.
Oh, sure.
There's several Duffys that participate up there. And there is Sean in the back. I recognize him because I saw him on a commercial that I would recognize his face on. Village of Centuria. Centuria has their festival the weekend after the 4th of July festival. I think, now I say that, I better make sure at the end. We have Josephine Owen is Miss Centuria. Mercedes Swanson is First Princess. And Angela Larson, Kaylee Bramson, and Zoe Swanson is Little Miss Centuria.
Nice job.
I love their dresses. They look so cool.
It's that.
Oh, how can they not? How can they not be jumping around? I'd be, you know. We have another float. It's Grantsburg. Grantsburg sitting right up there on the edge of Polk County and right there on the Minnesota border, so they kind of have a little niche right there.
Yes, they do.
And they have their. Oh, I was going to tell you that Centuria is Memorial Days. It's the second full weekend in July, just to clarify the Centuria one. We have Little Miss Grantsburg is Alexandra Kmeyer. Little First Princess is Ashlyn Olson, and Little Second Princess is Carly Gross, with Miss Grantsburg Ruth Ann Peterson up there in the front. You know, these kids are so involved, and I say kids because they're all younger than my kids, but, you know, they're so involved with things that, you know, on occasion they have other commitments or there's other parades. And so
many things going on.
They'll split the court so that they can attend different places and have a representation, which is always nice. Of course, then you get to ride a little convertible or something.
Sure.
So.
But there's so many things going on all the time. And this is the Wanderoos Lions Club with Miss Wanderoos being Violet Holgren, and First Princess is, I didn't catch that.
And I know they go by and you can't read the names fast enough.
I know.
And Wanderers
looks like they're having fun though.
Has their festivities is the 4th of July,
and that's always a good time.
And they have those little white dresses on those.
They're
really
gorgeous.
Yep. And they're sponsored through the Lions Club because on their sashes they have the Lions Club emblem on there.
That's right. Clayton Cheese Days. And we've got the Little Princess, Lindsay were drawn. Little Princess Savannah Wallstrom. Princess is Marissa Lee and Princess Sarah Moles. Well, welcome to Clayton Cheese Days.
There's Father's Day
Yeah,
weekend.
Father's
I was
Day
in Clayton when they had their first cheese days, and I got hooked on blue cheeseburgers.
Okay, Kathy, you could announce
that
that
the
one.
Amery Swedish Club. All
yeah,
right.
I want you to read
I can't say the words.
Okay. And www.foreverswedish.org, you can find out all kinds of information.
And they're getting down just like the Norwegians were.
You bet.
Yeah. I shouldn't kid them. But I did notice that the Pepperfest is probably more Italian, you know.
Yes, probably.
Yeah. But everybody has a good time.
They do.
And then we have Shell Lake.
Shell Lake.
And Shell Lake had their Town and Country Days just the first weekend in September, and we don't have any names. But congratulations to them all anyway.
Congratulations to all the princesses on the Shell Lake Parade.
They have their Town and Country Days. They have a tractor pull. They have all kinds of fun things going on in Shell Lake, and that's the weekend of Labor Day.
And look at this. The AHS class of 1987 is making a lot of noise with their truck.
But I don't see any class. They must be recovering from last night's celebration.
The 25th reunion.
It's not the horn I would expect coming out of that truck.
No.
It sounds a little more railroadish.
It does.
I would cause me to look and going, where's the train if I were on the road? Apple River Fire Department.
Another volunteer fire department. We're happy and helping us all out.
I'm just going to hit a couple more of these. I just want to get the names out there for the winners of these races. I'm going to hit just the first place winners. We're talking 5K female 20 to 29 is Jamie Nadeau from Amery, and she did it in 23 minutes and 20 seconds. 30 to 39, Tammy Bascio, 21 minutes and 47 seconds. But we want to make sure we hit the Beaver Brook.
Oh, yes.
4-H. All paths lead to 4-H.
All paths do lead to 4-H.
Projects, leadership, and volunteer.
Way to go, 4-Hers.
And they're waiting for some people to cross. So, okay, we got Tammy, we got Jess. Oh, my goodness sakes. Bas Benkowski from Luck. And he's 41, 25 minutes and 5 seconds first in that division.
And here we have the Woodville Lions Club, Senta de Maya,
Olivia,
Alyssa, Janessa, and Anna.
You know, we could say those names, couldn't we?
We could, but
and
not
they went
the
by
last
fast.
names.
They went by fast. We're gonna say a couple more names here of the race winners.
We're going to attempt to say the names.
Right. Okay, now 5K female, 50 to 59. Nancy Hoppy.
We can say that name.
We know that. 26 minutes and 17
Way
seconds.
to go, Nancy.
And then in the 60 and over, Diane Stokina. 64 is her age, 25 minutes and 33 seconds.
From Minneapolis.
Sadie Thompson from New Richmond, 61, 32 minutes and 45 seconds.
Excellent.
And Ringsveen Renat from Cumberland, and 35 minutes and 10 seconds, and she's
wonderful.
67 in third
Wonderful.
place. You know,
there's hope for us, Kathy.
There is. When we quit having other responsibilities.
Exactly.
We could go run the race.
We could.
If we start now, we'll finish by next year. Severson for assembly.
Severson for assembly.
Okay, we got the 5K run. And then we do have the 10K run, and I'm just going to, apologize to anybody that was hoping to hear their name if they were in second or third, but we want to make sure we get at least the
And here we
winners on
have
there.
Jessica Hendrickson, the daughter of Wesley and Tracy Hendrickson, sponsored by Hendrickson Heating and Air Conditioning. Her activities, sports, and hobbies include student council, band, choir, cross country, basketball, track and field, reading, singing, and running. Best of luck, Jessica.
And you know, we have some things coming up after the parade. There's always things going on, but people are going to watch this, and some of it's done. But there's the 5K run. There's a quilt show, a 5 and 10K run.
But that's already
quilt
done.
show, antique sewing machine display
Nice.
at St. Joe's, arts and crafts in
Love
Michael's
the arts
Park.
and crafts. They're always so fun. And then we have the Fine Arts show at the Northern Center, the Northern Lakes Center for the Arts.
And that's until 5 o'clock today. So if you hear this now, you have time to get there. Chicken and biscuit dinner, and that goes to 2 o'clock at the Congregational Church.
And then from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Earl's Rides for all the youngsters in the crowds. I love those so much.
Or
From 1 to 3, you've got Jim Armstrong in the Fall Festival tent.
And we have the Jaywalker and Pedestrian is a group that's going to be playing at the Fall Festival tent, and that's from 3:30 to 6:30 today.
Ooh, and at 2 p.m. there's a beanbag tournament at Sioux Line Park.
Now that sounds like something we could handle.
Maybe.
Tonight at 7 is the Queen Coronation and Little Miss draw, yes.
Yes,
And that's at the high school gym, and you get
And
in with a
that's-
button,
Yes,
right?
and it's
It
right
takes a
before the
button.
coronation.
Okay, and then
And then after the coronation, over at the tent from 9 to 1, you've got Them Pesky Kids playing under the Fall Festival tent.
all right, and then
And at 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., this was my favorite event at the Fall Festival last year, but being I had a total knee replacement, I won't be doing it this year, was the mechanical bull riding. So much fun. Enjoy that, men and women alike.
And you know, we didn't get her face. We didn't get her face before, but 36 years, the kids have enjoyed your time when
your
you've done
story
the
time,
kids
you're
programs.
wonderful,
You'll be
yes.
greatly missed, and thank you for everything you've done. So good. Indian Head Barbershop Chorus, Harvest of Harmony. And they are going to be at the Amery School Auditorium on October 13th this year from 2 to 7:30. You can get your tickets at Johnson Drug or from any of the members.
And here we have Alicia Peterson, the daughter of Tom and Becky Peterson, sponsored by the Amery Regional Medical Center. Her activities, sports, and hobbies include tennis, FFA, FCCLA, forensics, band, choir, reading, camping, rock climbing, and high ropes. Best of luck, Alicia. And here we have the Amery Snowmobile Club from Polk County and ATV Council.
And you know, if you look, there's a lot, you can connect to a lot of towns with the snowmobile trails. And I know that there's a lot of landowners that they have to, think, because it's not just on the trails that the ATVs go on. They go across.
So many people.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so
Help
it's
out with that.
yeah, it's they take care of people, and people are willing to let them go across their property.
And here's Hammond, Wisconsin, heart of St. Croix County.
We have Abby Constant as Miss Hammond, with Caleb Boyd, Michaela Champion, and Brittany Dornick as attendants.
Excellent. And here we have Anna Rulo. And Anna is the daughter of Keith and Lisa Rulo, sponsored by Ida Mays. Her activities, sports, and hobbies include student council, track, cross-country, dance, STARS, and theater. Best of luck, Anna.
And the Balsam Lake Float.
Which Kathy has a special affiliation for.
when they want all the old queens to come
Yes,
back,
exactly.
as they refer to us. Becca Garvey is Miss Balsam Lake, with Princess Kaylee Torville and Emily Rose. With Little Miss McKaylee Mosaic, and I can't, it's kind of one of those hyphenated names. I missed the second part of it.
Yeah.
Rent-A-Sign.
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 Signexpress.com. They're going to be a popular one with the children with all the candy that they're throwing out.
And they have those big candies. You know,
Look
they got
at
like
that.
the, the taffy and the suckers. And
Kids like that.
Yep.
What fun.
You know, you can get so many Tootsie Rolls. You know.
Exactly.
Well, we've got a little break here while we're waiting for the next band to come. So I'm just going to hit the first place in the 10K. This is the females. The overall winner is, no, I better not say that. Female, 13 to 19. Jenna Curtis from Webster, 1 hour and 12 minutes. And Brianna Drexler from Amery, she's 25. I can't hardly believe that. Where'd all that time go? But she's 49 minutes and 19 seconds. Sarah Elbing, St. Louis Park. She's 24, 50 minutes and 43 seconds. She's second. And Britta Bjornson from Minneapolis. These are all hometown girls.
These are all
say their
hometown
names,
girls
right?
we had to.
And she's 28. These girls have grown up.
They've grown up.
Me. And they're
they
at 50
have.
minutes and 44 seconds.
Congratulations to all these people.
Female, 30 to 39 in the 10K is Heather Weimer from Dresser, and 38 minutes, 52 seconds.
And Chelsea Whitley from Amery, age 38, 42 minutes and 44 seconds.
And
Carissa Osborne from St. Paul, 31. And she did it in 51 minutes.
Clear Lake Warriors.
Oh, here we come with the Clear Lake Marching Band. They have cute little outfits on for their flag people.
They must be doing a theme of a movie there or a play that has kind of a African theme to it. Route here is this, according to my list anyway, St. Croix County Fair is to the fair. And their fair is, I think it'll be on here when they have their fair, but I think it's in August. But don't hold me to that. But anyway, it's Heidi
Fire Reason. And
then we have Lori Thompson and Grace Gartman as junior fairs to the fair. And that is held in Ellsworth, I think. I'm going to say everything wrong, and somebody's going to go, they get paid to do this, and I just want everybody to know we don't get paid to do this. So if we're wrong, they can fire us, right?
Exactly.
So we apologize for names and wrong dates and everything, but you can go online, I'm sure, and find out all this information. Milltown.
That's a pretty float also.
And yeah, it's very
Sparkly.
colorful, isn't it? And they are, Miss Milltown is Desiree Walton, Courtney Gale, and Carmen Hansen, along with, that's little Mrs. Carmen Hansen. They have the Pumpkin Fest the second Saturday in October, and they have a Santa Day in second Saturday in December. But their big deal is their Fisherman's Party, and that is in July.
And here's last year's quart of the Amery Fall Festival girls making their last ride through.
This is officially their last time through.
This is official, their last time through. Thank you, girls, for all the work you've done for us.
They used to come through on four-wheelers. Now they're on lawnmowers. So maybe they're doing yards as they're coming through. Who knows?
That would be nice.
Now, we're not going to ask why these cars can't go straight down the road, but they always weave back and forth. It's probably for effect more than anything.
I think it probably would be. Sponsored by Amery True Value.
Willis and Dolores Sully,
yes,
1959. You know, if more kids learn their driving test with this, they could parallel park.
They could.
You know, it's...
Look at that nice car. That's beautiful.
And their sign is flying up.
Yes, their sign is flying, so can't see it. Oh, and the letters aren't large enough either.
1916 or 1918.
Yeah, here comes one here. This is Willis Selly, 1928. Excellent. Nice looking automobile.
That is probably top speed, wouldn't you think? No.
You never know with those cars. You just never know.
It was a slower pace back then.
And here we have Ann Anderson with a 1931 Graham Prosperity 6.
That was probably a cutting edge.
I've never heard of either of those. A Graham? Have you ever heard of a Graham?
No, but then I don't claim to know. I know the color of my vehicle.
Yes, I understand that completely.
Don Anderson. He's been driving in this parade for a few years.
He has been.
I know him as a farmer when I was working in town. 1965 Buick.
65 Buick. And here we have Courtney Wilson. Courtney is the daughter of Rick and Lee Wilson. Sponsored by Slumberland. Activity, sports, and hobbies include volleyball band, jazz band, chess club, science club, quiz bowl, and the bowling league. Best of luck to you, Courtney.
Star Prairie, Wisconsin, the ox cart days. I remember when they used to come in a cart, but now they have the full-fledged float here.
They've graduated.
Yeah. And we have Miranda, Humphrey, Courtney.
Dance away, girls.
Carly Gibson, Catherine Nagler, and Samantha Gibson. I heard one of them.
That's why they have to have this, because they would have rocked that cart.
They would have rocked the cart. I did ask this year at the Queen's Tea that if they could announce to have them look, and I heard someone go, oh, there he is, looking for the camera. So we're hoping to get faces instead of backs of head. I said, we'll announce all of you, and if you want your face to show, look this way. So they're doing a great job. They all must have gotten the memo. Siren, Miss Siren, Elizabeth Brown, Brittany Coulter, Mackenzie Erickson, Rayleigh Nelson, Emma Aubert, and Stephanie. Well, I can't say Stephanie's last name fast
Kathy,
enough.
you did that well for how fast they went by.
And
this is what we want to do for all the Amry High School band, who was very, very happy to be going to San Diego. Please buy mums. Please buy mums, buy cheese curds, and followed by Christopher Boyd, the new director of the Amry High School band.
We do have Dan Olson from State Senate coming, but I'm going to just read over as they go by our mail.
Oh, yes.
Oops. That was 5K. We got to do our 10K. We got our female. Hang on. Here's our male. 12 and under. 10K is Brandon Jensen from Luck, 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Excellent.
12 to 20, Charles Hoppy is
40 minutes and 14 seconds.
And we have in our 30 to 39 is Adam Luchcako?
Luchcako.
Okay, but now you say the city.
No.
I can't even. Ocondola. I think that's in the United States. I'm just kidding. 42 minutes. Well, we have another float here. It's the Clear Lake float.
Woohoo, Clear Lake. And Miss Clear Lake is Jenny Nielsen. First Princess Miss Congeniality is Emily. I can't read that other name.
I think it's Anderson, but don't hold me
and
to that.
And then Paige Schaefer, Kylie Rowe, Junior Bailey Overman, and Junior Princess is Zoe Duden. And what do we have here?
This is the
Feeding the Starving Children. The Mobile Pack event, and these people would prefer people to come and help them with their things to pack and give to all the people who are starving. It's a great program. So remember those 8s in April. And you can help out with packaging foods up. It's a great thing.
Tommy for Senator. I'm going to read a few more of the winners of the 10K race. We have male 50 to 59. Earl Blodgett from Boyceville, 39 minutes and 40 seconds. Jack Fleming from Star Prairie, he's second with 46 minutes and 43 seconds.
For him.
John Mike is from New Richmond, and he's 47 minutes and 7 seconds. And our own Paul Elbing from Amery in the 60 and over.
Excellent. Go, Paul.
62. He ran 10K in
54 minutes.
And 13 seconds.
I'd still be running.
Well, I think, if they let us start on Friday.
Yes.
We could be done before the parade.
Possibly.
Now, this year it would have to be the push race. I would have. I could have pushed you.
You could have.
Yeah. So.
Absolutely.
But I truly thank you for coming down.
My pleasure, Kathy. My pleasure. And here we have Bible Bingo. Bingo sounds like so much fun. And that's October 20th at the Amry High School Auditorium. Come and play bingo.
I was asking for the information on the winners and
yes.
stuff. And somebody goes, I won last year and you didn't read my name. I'm thinking, I might have read names, but we try to at least get the first place in there.
This is an advertisement, excuse me, for Trap Rock Inn from Dresser, and a few of their specialties are listed on there with Italian, Mexican crab, steak, and bake.
They should throw some crab legs or something.
I think so.
Forget the Tootsie Rolls. I'll take crab legs.
I want crab legs also.
A little messy to eat, but And we have the police. Not only do they start the parade, they end the parade. And I just want to say thanks again, Mary. We've had a wonderful time at
It has been very much fun.
At the parade. We want to, for everybody that's watching,
thank you.
If you're able to come on out, this is a great parade.
Play at the Fall Festival.
And thanks to our camera guy doing
Larry.
that. He sets up the sound, so if you can hear this, that's all. He does that too.
And this will be on the cable station in no time at all.
Yep.
Enjoy.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Until next year.